Welcome to the channel. It's Monday. It's about 5:30, and I'm up here in the city. I had to take the wife up to the her asthma doctor today. Her breathing's been a little bit labored the last few days, so we're going to get her checked out before she goes to Bangkok. And thought it'd be a good time just to walk around and do a video. I found a hotel here that looks like it's kind of either out of business or just got no customers or whatever. I figured I'd walk around here a little bit, then head out by the streets and see what's going on. Spent my day at immigration today, and while I'm on this walk here, I'll tell you about it. I was kind of impressed. I mean, I did a lot of preparation for it, but I wasn't expecting the response I got that I did get, which was relatively easy. But anyway, I'll tell you about it and we'll look around a little bit. This is a really neat place. It looks like it's shut down now. They're remodeling pretty heavy. Looks like Kunku Palace. Huh. We'll walk around a little bit as much as we can. It'd be kind of neat to live there. Two little elephants right here. But anyway, my saga started out last night, and in order to do my visa, I've got to supply a photocopy of the last page of my banking passport. So I went up to the bank last night with my passport, and sure enough, I was on my last page and I couldn't complete it. So that meant we had to go back to the bank this morning and get a new bank passport and get it updated, which I did. So we landed at immigration probably about 9:30. Wow, this place really is deserted. Huh. And you go through the normal checks for COVID and all that. They take your temperature and give you a little sticker, and you wash your hands, and then you go to the next booth, and it's a little area off to the left, and well, they give you a number there, and you go to the next place and they go over your paperwork, and it's notorious that they're always going to add something to it. And sure enough, this time they had added two forms that we had to fill out, and I know we didn't fill them out last year, something different. And we filled those out and took them back up. And last year, they didn't want us to sign the documents until we were right in front of them, so we didn't have any of the documents signed. Matter of fact, I hadn't even signed the application for the visa. Yeah, there's two policemen in there doing their checks. But anyway, this time they wanted to sign us, so we had to sign about 38, well actually 38 times 2, and both of us had to sign some of them, and that took a little time. But you know, it's par for the course. There weren't a whole lot of people there. There were a few, but not that many. And so we got that signed. We brought it back up to the girl, and she shuffled through the papers for about 10 or 15 minutes and got everything ordered and sent us up inside to the information desk where you get your actual number to go see the immigration officer. So we go up to the desk, and he fumbles through the papers and looks around, and I hadn't photocopied the name page on my passport, or not on my passport, on my passbook for my banking account. So I needed to get that, and he gave her a number, and I said, well, I'll run while you're, you know, waiting for that. I'll run to the back and get the two copies and come back. So it takes me about 4 or 5 minutes, and I go back, get the two copies, and I come back, and she's already at the window. They've already called her number. she turned in the paperwork, and a couple more places I had to sign. And I signed them, and the girl says, just take a seat, you know. So we did. About 15 minutes later, called my name up, handed me my passport, and I'm good to go. And I was really impressed. I wasn't in the whole situation, didn't take more than probably an hour at the most. And that's a record for us, because at times I would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go park at the at immigration, put my chair out in front of the line, put a book on it or something, or a jacket, and then go back in the car and sleep till 8 o'clock. And wait for them to open up. So this time, you know, it was really, I was impressed, and they were real friendly, real helpful. I asked her about the current transfer situations, you know, that everybody's having, and mine were fine, but she told me, oh, she goes, bad. And I said, what do you mean? She goes, it's a lot of work when you have that happen to try to fix it. And she explained that you have to have if your money hits another bank before it hits your personal bank, you have to have letters from both banks, or that's the way she explained it. I think she just meant the one bank that did the foreign transfer, but like I said, I really didn't get that clarified, and I should have. That was a nice noodle place right here. We're right on the other side of Chiang Gate. But we're out, and I'm happy. And I was really relieved to get that over, because it's always, you know, it's always been such a hassle and such a problem to do that, you know, you kind of dread it. There's another noodle stand. But this year it wasn't too bad. Now I did spend about a week getting all the paperwork ready and running here and running there and getting everything lined up. But the good thing is, for me anyway, I did a test transfer a couple days ago, because I had complained to the company that my transfers were not being marked right, and they assured me that they would fix it. And I did a test transfer about 3 days ago, and today I checked it, and sure enough, it came through right. It came in a foreign transaction. So if it keeps up like that, I won't have to transfer $400,000 like I had thought about doing. I think we'll walk to the right here. Just kind of see what's going on. But I was real happy to get that over with. There's just some little trinkets, souvenirs, Chiang Mai t-shirts. Oh, pretty cool. I doubt seriously that they have one that fits me, although they may. No thank you, I'm just drinking milk tonight. Oh. Chiang Mai. Anyway, we'll walk up this way a little bit. But other than that, things are about the same. Today I think we had about 360 new cases of COVID here. And most of them seem to be coming from the different markets. Now, we just drove by Chiang Mai Gate, the market at Chiang Mai Gate, and it's completely shut down. The food vendors are still outside, but the inside market is completely closed up. And yesterday when I went by, they had somebody out in one of those suits with a face mask on and all this stuff, and it looks like they were testing people. So it looks like they've had an outbreak there as well. Oh, this is really nice. La Canal Boutique House. Pretty cool. And you're right sit out there and drink coffee and watch the cars go by. But they're still opening up. There's been not even any talk of canceling Thailand opening up November 1st. And I doubt that they will. Even if it gets really bad, I don't think they will. It's just, they've just got too much riding on this right now. Now this is really interesting. Another place completely shut down. Man, Sura Boutique. Well, it's probably for sale. Anybody want to go into the hotel business here, they probably get a decent deal on it. So just about everything's shut down over in this end. Isn't that Chiang Mai? Yep. Private road for guests only. I'm just wondering if that would take me back to where my car is. Let's go look. If it is, that would be a heck of a shortcut. Man, this part of town is not coming back to life at all. I can't see if that'll take me back. No, I don't think so. You know, it backs up to my parking lot. We'll walk back out this way. I want to thank everybody that subscribed to the channel. And the other day I had a big jump in subscribers, and makes me feel good to know that people are enjoy watching what I'm doing, or getting something out of it anyway. It's a doctor's office, the eye clinic here. We're still right now in the about the tail end of rainy season. It rained pretty good yesterday. Hasn't rained yet today, but it very well likely may tonight. But now we're kind of gearing up for smoke season, and it gets pretty rank here during that time of year. I'm going to order 2 more air cleaners for the house, and I'm going to do that probably next couple of days, because once here's another place. Once smoke season starts, they're hard to come by, and you have a hard time getting filters for them too. So we'll do that and get the air conditioners cleaned and all the filters cleaned out. Keep the windows and doors closed and try to stay inside as much as possible. Because those of you who have never been through smoke season, it's pretty bad, and it's kind of unbearable up here to go out. And I'll keep doing videos through smoke season. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But as far as doing any outside exercising or anything like that, it's really not worthwhile. Look out. So, oh, those desserts look good. I can eat that. Ooh. Hello. I'll put you on YouTube, okay? YouTube. Good, looks good. Oh, chocolate chip cookies. Today's menu, orange cake. Huh. Turn around so I can get a shot of this place. Rich Coffee House. Rich Lana House. Oh, they must have a guest house back here too. Huh. And those bicycles are reappearing. You see them different places around Chiang Mai. Hey, let's walk through here. I've never been down here before. That I know of anyway. We had a bunch of those bicycles a while back, and they kept disappearing. They'd find them in the moat. Finally, they hauled them all off, but they're starting to come back now. Oh, looks like a decent pool too. Peek in the pool if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. Somebody back there watering the plants. Yeah, we'll see where this goes. I have no clue. Neat little house. Wow. This is just big enough to get a motorcycle through. Apartments here. Huh, never even knew this place was here. Now there's a small house. Narrow anyway. See where this brings me out. But again, I was really impressed with the treatment I got at immigration today. And it was the same girl that we had last year. And she was real nice last year too. And but boy, they whipped us in and out of there real quick. Let's see. Gosh, I don't think I've been back through here. See some wall graffiti. It would be neat to live in a place like this, I think. So close in the city. Little dog getting his food. Hey, buddy. Now, I think I'll walk back this way. Trying to figure if I've ever walked this road before. I don't believe I have. Huh. Interesting. Little store. Huh. Now this looks like an abandoned building over here on the right. Right there in front of us. Oh, that's what I was seeing from the parking lot. Okay. Can't tell if they're abandoned or not. Okay, I know where we're at now. Know where we're at. My little birds are down here on the left. Yeah, I'm gonna walk through here. I've done this walk a couple times, but there's these little birds up here. If you haven't seen them on the videos, I'd really love to show them to you. They say hello in about 3 different languages. Yeah, this is an old place here this looks like it's the back of where I parked the car, that hotel. And I know we've walked this temple before. There you go. I hope these birds are out. They are the cutest little things. I'm going to put my microphone up on the camera because I'm going to put the camera up there. Hello. Hello. Swadee Kap. Swadee Kap. Bonjour. That is so cool. Pretty bird. Put this back on. You laughing at me? Wow, look at him. There's another one behind me. Yeah, I'll lift this up so you can see in the temple here, for those of you who haven't seen it. Maybe you need to get over this way more. This is on one of the other videos that I've done if you wanted to see it. I know I've walked through here. See if you can get a better look from here. I can't see what you're seeing, so I'm just doing a kind of a guess. DP house. Yeah, they're getting ready for people. Here, let me show you again from the back side. Well, I can kind of see. Now we'll come out here to the end and go to the right. Oh, here comes the Jaguar. Just about making that. Foreigner too. Huh. It's a tight road to get through. But I'd say he's done that a few times. That way I know we've been. So I'm going to walk back out this way and get back towards the car. Now this is a school. That's definitely a school. We got some cool graffiti on the walls here. Somebody's assigned parking space. That's what they do here, and it really kind of ticks you off around the moat. They'll put chairs out by the side of the street so you can't park there. And I guess it's okay, you know, if you're going into the business or something, they'll move them for you. But if you did that in the back of the States, they'd probably crucify you. But here it's just a common thing. My name is Salone. Now I saw these someplace else. With those same faces. And I don't really know what the meaning of it is. I'll have to ask my friend, the street artist. She'll know what they are. It may be somebody that's doing street art. Zombie boy. I bet you that's probably what it is. That's how they sign their artwork. I can't see past this truck what the rest of it says. My name is YY. So you can see better that way. But I did a video a while back that had a bunch of street art on it. It was all signed 1968, 1968. We were all curious about what it was. And I asked one of the girls that I know that do a lot of this stuff, and she said it was the name of they call it the crew that does that particular art. So I'd venture to say that's probably the name of the crew that did the street art there. And we now are at, I believe this is a bank, if I'm not mistaken. Was it one time? A lot of it may have been I bet it was an SCB branch based on the colors of that sign. Or it might have been Thai Airways, but it's empty now and for sale. Yeah, this might have been Thai Airways. Let me see if this sign out here says anything. But you know, when places like this, yeah, that's the name of the school that we were just next to. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Thai Airways. Out of business, shut this place down. You know, when companies start shutting down big buildings like this, you know they're having problems. And SCB Bank did the same thing when COVID hit. They closed a lot of their branches down. The big branch where we financed our house was closed down. The satellite branch that was not far from our house, that closed down. And you know, they just shut down and go. Well, we're right back at the car. And I don't know, my wife is going to be floating around somewhere. Well, listen, I'm going to close this out here, and I appreciate y'all checking out the videos. I appreciate all the comments, really, I do. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and you leave me some comments, and we'll go from there. I'll see you on the next one. Night, night.